Welcome to Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? I'm Khamari here with
Damien.
and today I'm here to ask him a few questions to see if he's smarter than a fifth grader. First question, who was the first person on the moon? 10 seconds. 9,
What his name start with?
7,
What is
6.
How many of you bastards
The answer we were looking for, guys, is Neil Armstrong. What is the process by which plants make their food?
Photosynthesis.
Ding, ding, ding. He got it correct. Question number 3. What is the plural form of deer? The answer we were looking for is deer. What are the 3 states of matter?
What's that mean?
What are you talking about?
In science, what are the 3 states of matter?
What they gotta do with?
Yeah, he does not know the answer, guys. The answer we were looking for is liquid, gas, and solid. Last question. If you need half a cup of flour and you only have a 4th measuring cup, how many times do you need to use the 4th measuring cup to equal 1/2?
Bro, act like you just asked me like 30 things.
I could give you a multiple choice. You either have to use it 2, 4, or 3 times.
2 times.
Yeah, that was a lucky guess, guys. He got it right. Ding, ding, ding. So he only got 2 out of 5 right. So he's not smarter than a 5th grader. Let's bring the next contestant in. Welcome to Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? I'm your host, Khamari, here with,
DJ.
and today I'm here to ask him a few questions to see if he's smarter than a 5th grader. The first question is, what makes a square a square?
What do you mean?
What makes a square a square? What's the difference between a square and a triangle?
I ain't gonna lie, I don't even know.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
The answer was a square has 4 equal sides. Next question. Next question. What is 384 rounded to the nearest 10th? How many times can 6 be subtracted from 48?
What?
Help me! Help me!
How many times can 6 be subtracted from 48?
I can't do this anymore, man. My head's about to explode. My whole life sucks. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where I'm going.
What?
Make it 0 or something?
What? Yes.
Oh. Alright,
What number?
time. Wait, hold on.
So we
Hold on. I ain't like, I don't even know.
when you multiply 6 by a certain number equals 48, what's the number?
8.
I had to basically give him the answer, so he gets half a point.
Well, yes.
What is the gift that France gave the USA?
Some tea? Gold?
What?
Gold?
No, let me add. No, this is not the Louisiana Purchase. What gift did France give the United States of America? It's in New York.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, I don't even know.
Does the crowd know the answer? Mr. I. Thank you. The answer is the Statue of Liberty. Now, who is the first person on the moon? Mind you, I said the answer to this. I said the answer to this question, and you've learned this multiple times in history. Who was the first person to step foot on the moon?
David, who did you
He can't give you the answer. This
I
is
know he
about,
can't,
This is
but-
about you.
Dang, I never forget.
Nice guess, but wrongo.
I never forgot.
Guys, the answer we're looking for is Neil Armstrong.
Neil I knew, like,
So to wrap up his summary, he has 0.5 points out of 5. He is not smarter than a 5th grader. Welcome in, guys, to Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? I'm your host, Khamari, here with
Jaden.
And today, we're here to ask him 5 questions to see if he's smarter than a 5th grader. What is 14 times 5?
70.
Ding, 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 he got it correct. Question number 2. Who invented the light bulb?
The dude with the crazy hair.
Oh, yeah. How many feet are in a yard?
I should know this too. Like I play football, folks. How many feet is in the yard?
Yeah.
Alright, so I know one of these boxes, like 12 inches, would make a feet. And then like it's gonna be like 3 or 4 or 5.
What's your final answer?
I'ma just say 4.
Close. It was 3. Jaden, I know you like to get money, as they say. I don't know. Who is on the $5 bill?
This doesn't matter though. Like as long as you get the bread, you feel me?
But who is on it?
I know Abraham Lincoln on one of them. You feel me? Then Abraham Lincoln. I don't know. That might be. Was he on that one? Was Abraham Lincoln on the 5?
That is the right answer. He literally just gets the answer. Let's make this last question a good one. Solve this equation. 3 plus 2 over 1.
Oh, I don't know. That's a fraction in some other. I don't even know that.
What do you mean?
It's 3 plus
3 plus 2 over 1.
6.
You stupid.
They're not.
What's 9 plus 10?
21.
You stupid.
6. You ain't say it was a
No,
fraction, so
wrong.
3
It-
plus 2 plus
No,
1.
I didn't say 3 plus 2 plus 1. I said 3 plus 2 over 1. That's a fraction. You said it was a fraction 2 seconds.
All right, 2 over 1, 2. All right, it'd be 6 still.
Wrong. The answer is 5. 2 over 1 equals 2, guys. That's all for today, folks. None of these guys are smarter than a 5th grader. Catch me on the next segment. Subscribe to KNN Network on YouTube. Oh, yeah.
Robeats is a multiplayer 3D rhythm game on Roblox that's very fun to play. There isn't as much to say about it because pretty sure most of you know or have at least heard of a rhythm game before, where you just like tap or click to the beat of a song. I mean, if you haven't, then you should stay and tune into what I have to say about the game, because it's a really cool game. First off, what is a rhythm game? For those who do not know what a rhythm game is or just have never heard of it. According to Wikipedia, a rhythm game, or rhythm action, is a genre of music-themed action video game that challenges a player's sense of rhythm. Rhythm games can go from a very simple and calming song to the most challenging and banger songs you've probably never heard of before, or probably have. Robeats is able to deliver these effectively by sorting them into different difficulty categories for the players who are new to the rhythm games as a whole, or just want to improve their skills. And it's also fun for people who are very good and experienced at rhythm games too, as there is a ranking system in the game where you can play to come out on top of the leaderboard. I really like playing Robeats because it's just like, this is so fun or something. Now we're going to move on into gear powers, which is what makes the game also very unique. Now, Robeats isn't necessarily like your normal rhythm game. They have something called gear power in it. It can give players an advantage in matches when trying to get a high score. But how do I get gear power? You probably wonder. Well, first you'll need a gear. To get gears, you can go buy them in the normal shop or event shops, or you can just craft them. Each different gear gives many different upgrades to help you in your matches. A lot of them are divided by the many different elements that can go with the song's elements. To upgrade your gear power, you'll need these things called upgrade boosters and protectors. The protectors make sure you don't lose your already upgraded selections when trying to upgrade your gear's power. We're going to move on to the unique songs and the collabs now. Robeats offers many different song options that you can choose from to play. All songs have special little elements in the corner of them, like flow and rush, and many other different types too. Some can have one or two elements at the same time on the song to determine what kind of song it is, if that makes sense. If you want to play more songs, you can buy them in the shop or play with other players that are hosting different songs in many other ways. Sometimes Robeats will have collaborations with other song artists in their game that bring in some new sick beats to play. This can help the artist by getting new listeners to hear their songs and Robeats getting more players in. So basically, both sides win. Very cool. Finally, there's quests and missions in the game. Robeats also has missions where you play specific songs to earn coins and stars. Stars are another type of currency in the game that you can spend in the song shop to roll for different songs or use them to buy little emotes for when you're in the match and you just start hitting a little dance. Or even outside the match. Some missions will have you get to a certain amount of points you'll need to complete that said mission, or a certain amount of accuracy you'll need to complete that mission too. Completing all your missions means you get to rank up a star, and you get even harder missions too. The max rank you can reach is 5-star rank, which is what I'm at. I wasn't able to cover everything the game has to offer, but I did cover the majority of what they did have in it, at least. I mean, you'll have to play the game yourself and look around to get a better understanding of the game, but it is very fun and you should play it. Also, there are many videos that explain Robeats more fully in depth than I did in this. I had a limited time to do this, so I can't really fully explain it all. But yeah, Robeats is a really cool game, and I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.
Clarksville has been known for its very vibrant music scene, including our own local university hosting over 100 recitals per year. However, the faces behind Clarksville's music scene aren't well known. Today I've interviewed a very dedicated member of the music community, Cameron Clark, to hopefully shed some light on the sounds of Clarksville. How are you involved with the local music scene?
Primarily, I play guitar for a band called Beebs Got Soul. I often attend local open mics, such as the one at Revel House. I like to collaborate with other local musicians and bands on whatever projects I can get my hands into. I just love being involved in music.
What do you like most about being a musician in Clarksville?
I really love the vibrant scene that we have here, and the collaborations between other artists and acts. You wind up mixing it up with people of different musical backgrounds, which makes for some fascinating collaborations. It's like my band, for example. Beebs and Kat, our singers, are from a R&B soul background. Our bass player comes from a metal background. Our lead guitarist, Eric's our bass player, and he's was in Modern Primate. Josh, our lead guitar player, has a primary metal background, but does other stuff as well. Our drummer Daryl is a music student at Austin P, and I think he grew up playing in the church. And myself, blues, rock and roll, a little bit of folk, some metal, a little dabbling in this and that, and we come together and we have this sound that's kind of a little of all of those things, but very distinct. I love getting involved in putting on shows with other people, creating original music, just anything I can get my hands into. Clarksville's a great place to do it.
Who are your favorite local bands?
There's so many talented acts and musicians here in the area. I mentioned Modern Primate. If you like metal, they're really good. You got to go check them out. My band, Beebs Got Soul, I like to think we're pretty good. By all means, come check us out. They're Lily Cat. The front woman is an Austin P graduate, Clarksville native, and they're really, really good. Flight Attendant out of Nashville. There's matter of fact, I'm wearing their shirt. I saw them at a music festival last year for the first time, and they just knocked me over with how good they were. Cody Parson and the Heavy Change. You'll hear me talking more about Cody Parson here. He's a Kenwood alumni, and he's involved in a lot of things in the local music scene. Here, there's just a ton of great bands, and you get out and support local music. You'll be surprised at how much talent there is here.
What are the best events in Clarksville's music scene?
Tour de Ville, which is something that Cody Parson put together, I want to say like 14 years ago it started. And the idea is that it's a multi-stop, multi-band event that is centered around downtown Clarksville, with the idea being that you can ride a bicycle or walk from one stop to the next. My favorite, though, is probably Possum Stock, which this year was the 10th year. It happens in September. Anyway, it's a weekend-long music event held at Red River Canoe in Adams, and there's a show like every 30 minutes. There's a new band on stage playing another set.
So, Mr. Clark, is there anything else you want to add before we wrap things up here?
Yeah, I'd like to encourage anybody watching this. If you want to be involved in music, you want to play an instrument, produce shows, shoot videos, create beats for other bands, whatever you want to do, and do it. Life's too short to wait. You never know what comes down the road, but get involved, chase your dreams. And if I've encouraged even one person to go out and hit local open mics and meet people and get involved, then that just make my whole week.
First things first, I'd like to thank Mr. Clark for joining us here at KNN today. What I found is that Clarksville has a vibrant music scene with very talented musicians across a wide spectrum of genres. I encourage you all to get out and experience the music that Clarksville has to offer. This has been the first episode of The Faces Behind Clarksville's Music.